How does WCA live sustainably? Let's ask. Are you aware of the current climate situation?
I'm aware of some pieces of the current climate situation.
Yes, we're very aware. Right now, our curriculum has an entire semester teaching all about climate change, and it's something that we teach a lot about and we do a lot of research with, so yes, very.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's bad.
it's not a good situation.
Yes. So, with the current climate situation, I know that there's large concern for the ozone layer, for the melting of the ice caps, and there are definitely some things that we can do to address it. That's most important being acknowledging that we have a climate change situation.
What steps are you taking that help you live more sustainably?
I'm trying to do my part at home with recycling, making sure that all the recyclable goods are being put out and not in the trash.
So a big one is recycling. So obviously we have recycling in here. In my household, we recycle. We also do a lot, especially with like clothes recycling and toy recycling. So there's a whole network of folks. My children don't usually have new clothes. It gets passed along, but that means that that's less than everybody's making. We've also tried to reduce our consumption of meat, especially red meat.
That's a good question. So, first, I plant a garden. I have probably 4 or 5 garden plots, and I use them exclusively and try to lessen my consumption with the grocery store on the weekends and during the summer. I also have recently done away with paper towels in my house. We use only chamois rags that we have been washing.
Recycling, planting more flowers, gardening. I love gardening. I plant tomatoes, cucumbers, salads, any kind of salads, beans, peppers, Albanian peppers, those yellow ones, I love them. So I do gardening with my husband.
We are huge recycler and reusers at our house. So even when we had the 5 kids living at home, we basically generated like close to no garbage. So we try to reuse things a lot, and instead of like just throwing something away, we try to repurpose it.
All right, true story. My kids have reusable snack bags. That's for real.
Okay. I try not to buy plastic water bottles anymore. I use a reusable water cup. Using reusable sandwich bags. What did you say? Snack bags?
I did. And recycling bins. I recycle at home.
I recycle as well.
I think Profite has given me a lot of ideas. So, like trading out certain products that we use, menstrual products, right? Not being lazy and using all like paper and plastic plates and cutlery, things like that. I like to do just my personal life to be more sustainable is I have a goat farm, and we also do a lot of gardening. So when I come to work, a lot of times you'll see me with one of these if you come in period 5. And this is the empty jar of the yogurt that I just ate. We milk the goats, we make the yogurt, and it goes into a canning jar, which is reusable.
What actions are you willing to take in your local community that you haven't made yet?
Like one thing I've been thinking about is trying to get my sports teams more involved in their communities, keeping parks clean and things like that.
I could probably start carpooling even more, and I do want to start by doing a plastic diagnostic, like inventory, and I want to start thinking about my purchasing power.
Buying from local farmers. Buying more handcrafted using the real materials such as real leather over the fake ones. And always I think of quality over quantity.
We are a beach town, so we have done a lot to protect the waters and stuff.
So when we go on walks, if there's trash, you can pick it up.
That's a good one. Maybe exercising using a bicycle instead of driving constantly.
My period 5 class, we are using
a hands-on project to demonstrate our skills of the Predator tents. And we are growing some different sprouts and also strawberries so students can learn about gardening and more sustainable living. And then in the Predator tents, past tense, they're going to discuss all of the steps that they took to learn about gardening and planting and making plants grow.
What simple changes can people make to live more sustainably?
So again, I think a lot of the simple changes, don't buy things that you don't need. Reuse when you can, buy something used when you can, and make smart choices when it comes to the products that you do buy.
Eat less meat. Right?
Yes, definitely.
Teach your kids how to recycle.
Reusable water cups.
Yep. Or why they should recycle.
Yeah.
Recycling, super important. I see all the time people taking cans and bottles and chucking them in the garbage, and it kills me. Another form of recycling that some people don't think about are tag sales. Sometimes you'll see, especially baby items, just sitting on the side of the road. And instead of taking things and throwing them in a dump, you can have a Saturday tag sale. Put your things out, sell them for $0.25, sell them for $1. Who really cares? The bottom line is you're not filling a landfill and you can make some money in the process. So that's just a really good way of reusing.
Now, what can you do to live a more sustainable life?